Hey guys, today I wanted to do a video helping you. So this video is going to be about like sketchbooks, what sketchbooks you should choose, and like the different sketchbooks I own and what's good for you, and like I'll be telling you how much they cost. So if you want to go buy one, then you can. So let's get started. The first sketchbook I have is this really old and tattered tiger sketchbook. So this would have probably cost about £2-3. Tiger's very cheap, and this was like my first sketchbook. There's like 110 pages, it's very thick, and it's about 100 grams per page. So let me just show you like some of my first pieces of artwork. That was my attempt at using like charcoal. Let's get another. There's my attempt at drawing Belle from Beauty and the Beast. That was me trying to draw some like cartoon manga character, and I've got an attempt. Here is me trying to do like some sort of realism, and towards the end I started getting better. Here's an eye I tried to do with watercolor. I was like my first time experimenting with watercolor, and here's a nice tree I got. So basically, in general, this paper is just really good for like, it's thick. Maybe it's not the best for watercolor. As you can see, it's like a bit too thin, but I'd say it's just good for like things in general. It's not really good for markers because I have that tree I did with markers. So here's me trying to draw a sun. This was when I first got my markers, don't ask. And it goes through like the page here. So yeah, and so it goes through here. It goes through quite a lot. So this isn't your best paper for markers. The next thing I have is something I just got recently, and if you saw my recent haul video, then you'll know where I got this from, Hobbycraft. This is a Daler and Rowney smooth cartridge A5 sketch pad, not really a book, and this was $3.50. And basically it is just for pencil, chalk, whatever, inking. It doesn't say watercolor, but like it works. I think it will work fine. It is 150 grams, so that's normally fine for watercolor. Obviously, it's not going to be the best, but it will work. And as you can see, that's something I've drawn. This will be a sticker available. You can just email me, and I'll put my email up, and then you can buy it. And there will be some other stickers. And email me, and you can find out the pricing and stuff. So that's basically all I've done, and the paper is quite a bit thicker, and I got this book just to do some quick doodles, but then I decided I wanted to do like my art to sell in this. So that was $3.50. So my next one is also another Daler and Rowney, and I think this is a quite popular mixed media sketchbook. What was weird was when I was searching for this to get the price for you, all the websites, including Daler, Rowney, and like eBay and Amazon, said it was about £8, £7 for this A5 sketchbook. But on Hobbycraft, which is usually more expensive, it said it was £5, and I think mine was about £5, so I just went from that, even though I didn't buy this from Hobbycraft. So this is watercolor, but this is mixed media, so it's like everything. But like, I think I only use this for watercolor, so I've only done a few things in here, not really that much, but I like it. Quite thick paper. So this is basically, it says mixed media, but I'm only really planning on using watercolor on this unless I go travel. I only want to take one sketchbook. Maybe this might be the one. As you can see, it's 250 grams, so that is 100 more than the cartridge paper. Then here is my like main bay. This is my first proper sketchbook. Like I don't really count the tiger as my one because my mom just bought it for me and she's like, okay, you can have this. And I was like, okay, thanks. So I've kept the sticker on. I like it to be on, and I've bought two of these because they were super cheap. They were about, and like, you might be thinking, oh, why did you buy 2 sketchbooks that you didn't even know of, even though they were cheap? Well, first of all, they were £3, and they were just the perfect size, and they are perforated, so you could just rip out pages, do what you like, and I have been able to achieve watercolor on these. Markers work just fine. As you can see, it's not going through the page, but just in case that does happen, here's a little tip. I have a spare piece of card that I just like to keep behind my pictures, just in case anything happens. So, this is like just really good all around. I really recommend you buy this. Cheap, £3. This is 170 grams, so it's a bit more than this one here. So, watercolor should be fine. And no, it even says paper, pencil, pen, ink, and watercolor. However, just like, I feel like the paper's like a bit smooth, and when I'm using watercolor, I prefer it to be like more rough, like the mixed media sketchbook here. As you can see, like, it's textured, but I still like it, and I just like doing marker work on this. So it was a really cheap, and I recommend this. I got this from Cowling and Wilcox, so recommend. The next one, like, I didn't really know what I was doing, don't ask. Basically, when it said marker paper, I thought this was cartridge paper. No wonder why it was so cheap. It was £7 for about 70 sheets. I was like, and it was A4. So as you can see, this works perfectly with my markers. It does not go through, and I've tested. I've put like 10 layers of marker, doesn't go through. Basically, but what's weird about this, it only works one side. So one side you can do the marker on, and it will just go in it will juice up perfectly, but on the other side it will smudge. So always make sure you take it out the right way. So this is layout paper. It says marker, but I'm pretty sure. No, just ignore me. So this was about $6.50. You can get this from Amazon. Like, I don't really recommend this for all around purpose. The next paper, which is actually someone else, they just gave it to me. But I was there when they bought it, they just never used it, so it's mine. Now, this is a Cass Art watercolor paper. There's 12 sheets, but I think there's only like 11 or 10 now. And this is 300 grams, so this is like next level thick. This is like super thick, super textured. Like, I've used like one sheet and like I like it, but like I'm kind of afraid to use this because there's only like 12 sheets, and like I haven't done anything major watercolor. So like I don't really recommend this unless you're like a watercolor person and like you're gonna sell your art, like you're like gonna scan this and sell it. But like other than that, maybe not. But it is quality. Here I've left the label on since this was my one. When we were at Casa, I bought this Bristol paper because I bought some markers, and it was my first ever markers ever, and I was like, gotta buy some paper to go with it because I didn't have like a good sketchbook at the time other than that Tiger one. So this is like for pen and marker, and this is 190. So it's thicker than my sketchbook, so it should take watercolor, but like it's not meant for watercolor. And this was, as you can see, $4.50, but its original price was £7, so I bought it because I was gonna save. So all in all, I really recommend, if you're starting art or like you already do art, this is the best all around sketchbook. So I hope you liked this video, and bye.